guys, how's it going? That's good. Just before I move on with the video, I just want to show you something fantastic that happened to me and a couple people that were also with me, uh, at the boardwalk in Build-A-Bear Workshop. So here that is. I could not stop laughing for like 5 minutes straight. I had to like stop and like hold my breath while I recorded that. So I hope you found as much joy out of that as me. Now, on to the story. Well, before you draw any conclusions about this title, I promise I don't just piss on everything in the public. In fact, I don't urinate in the public at all. If I have to pee, I wait until I go home, usually. Unless it's an emergency, in which case I use the proper facilities in which to urinate. I never go number 2 outside of my home, because that's fucked up. This all started out, the beginning of the story started out in a galaxy far, far away. I was walking home from school because I only live like 6 blocks from school, so I walk there back and forth. Even when I get a car, I'm gonna continue to walk back and forth because gotta get that cardio in for the day, you know. So I was walking down the street and I see this really just scuzzy looking guy walking down the middle of the street, not the sidewalk, the middle of the street. We make like short eye contact, like hey, kind of like what's going on. But after that, he just disappears. Oh my god, can you stop texting me? I told you I was gonna call you back. So we make eye contact for the short period of time, and then he just disappears into nowhere, right behind a tree. Like that's all I could tell that he was behind the tree just because that was the only thing he could have possibly hid behind in the vicinity of like 3-mile radius. Not really, he could have gone anywhere. Okay, in like a 5-foot radius of where he was before. I look down at my phone and I look up, he's not there. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to get mugged. So I'm sitting there getting all excited. Like, oh, I'm about to pull out my Spider-Man moves real quick, kick some ass. I'm really getting pumped to get mugged. Why? To be honest, I don't know. And so my adrenaline started pumping like crazy, and I was like sneaking up, like I was about to, take care of this guy. And then as soon as I turned to look over past the tree, was like, I see him, and I just get the glimpse of him holding his dick, pissing all over the tree. And from that, I was shocked. Like, I just turned my head, and I ran away. I didn't really run away. I kind of walked briskly. But still, I sped up, and that's all that matters. And that got me thinking, if I were to become a vigilante, if I were to just become Batman of the real world, like a real crime fighter, not those people that, as much as I respect them for dressing up and giving handouts, that's not a superhero. That's a charitable citizen of the United States. And that's not the same thing as a superhero. Where would I start fighting crime? Do I just dress up in dark clothing in the night and attack people for littering? Or do I beat people up for stupid things like public urination? Because you can't just hit the big guys first. You can't just... I'm not gonna go find the Carmen Falcone of the real world. You can't do that. You're not trained to do that when you first start out being a superhero. Where I got this from a guy pissing on a tree, I don't know. My brain takes me places that it probably shouldn't go. But it does. So now I'm thinking, and I still think on this, I ponder, where do I start? If I ever become a vigilante, where do I start? Do I just start, helping people that are getting robbed? Or do I start smaller? Maybe even bigger? I don't know. My lighting's freaking out right now. I don't know what's going on, but oh well, I'm glowing. So I guess that's it for this week, and I figured you guys needed some quality stuff. At least to the extent of my ability to produce quality things. So, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this face, and me speaking with my mouth. Because I don't speak from my ears, I speak with And comment down below some really traumatic things, not traumatic, like just really fucked up things that happened to you while you were walking down the street, or something like a daily errand that you were running and some bizarre shit just happens to you. Just comment some things, you know. Share the video to bring joy to people across the world, because that's always important. And you know, well, I guess that's it for today. So, bye.
Don't